You know, a lot of people consider this a pop standard, but I consider it one of the first pop ballads of the modern era. So many artists covered this with great success, from its 1956 original all the way to the Donny Osmond version in the 1970s. Of course, we have to talk about the great song called Young Love. Now, Young Love is a pop song written by Rick Carty and Carol Joyner. It was published in 56. The original version was recorded by Carty with the Jivatones on November 24th, 56. It has a very up-tempo beat to it. Very, very cool. It was released in 1956 by Stars Records as catalog number 539, and 1 month later by RCA as catalog number 476751, but never charted. The song eventually became a hit several times over years, with three near simultaneous versions released by Sonny James, closeted gay movie star Tab Hunter, and the Crew Cuts in 1957, and was later covered with hit versions by Lesley Gore in 65 and Donny Osmond in 1973. The recordings by James, Hunter, and Osmond were all number one hits. James on the country and radio airplay charts, Hunter's on the Billboard Hot 100, and Osmond on the UK singles chart. Now, the Sonny James version, very, very straight country version, on the disc jockey chart, it peaked at number one. On the country and western bestseller chart, it also made number one. On the jukebox chart, at number 4, and on a compositive chart of top 100 songs, it reached number 2. On the country charts, it was number 1 hit for 9 weeks and remained the longest reigning of the popular artist's 23 chart-topping songs on the chart. It was also the number 8 song of the year for 57. The recording was produced by Ken Nielsen and recorded October 30, 56 at the Bradley Studios in Nashville. Now, in his book, Helter Skelter by Vincent Bugliosi and Kurt Gentry, James' version of the song is mentioned to be frequently played on the radio of the Spawn Ranch. It was also a term of endearment used by Charles Manson in reference to his female followers. Now, the Tab Hunter version was on Dot Records and became mini controversy because Tab was not giving the full rights from the record to himself or to his movie company. It first reached the Billboard charts on January 1957. It peaked at number 1 on the disc jockey chart, the bestseller chart, the jukebox chart, and the composite chart of the top 100 songs. It stayed for number 1 for a full 6 weeks and became a gold record. It ranked this version as the number 4 song of 57. So that's 2 songs in the top 10 57. The success of the record led Warner Brothers, where Hunter was contract player, to form Warner Brothers Records to get the revenue. Now, the recording by the Canadian vocal group The Crew Cuts was released on Mercury Records as catalog number 71022. It first reached the Billboard chart on January 26, 57, and on the composer charts of the top 100 songs and jukebox chart and disc jockey chart 17 to 24. Now, the Lesley Gore version came out to Mercury in late 65. Her rendition was released on her 6th studio album. Lesley Gore Sings All About Love in January 66, a closeted lesbian woman. So you see the underground sensation there. In March of that year, after the album's first 2 singles failed to make the top 50, Gore's recording was released as the third and final outing from the album as catalog number 72553. The single first entered the Billboard charts on March 26, 66, and peaked at number 50. Gore's version also reached a peak of 24 in Australia and 43 in Canada. It was her biggest commercial success for 66, and she would not have another chart hit until California Nights in 67. And of course, the Donny Osmond version on MGM Records reached number 23 in the Billboard Hot 100, number 1 on the UK singles chart, 4 weeks in the top at the top in 73, and number 4 in the Canadian RPM top 100. Again, Australia, Canada, Ireland, Netherlands, UK, top 10, UK number 1, Billboard Hot 100, 23, Adult Contemporary, 26, Cashbox, 41, year-end charts, 91, 61, 59, 16, and 167. Other versions through the years, including a duet between Connie Smith and Nat Stuckey, a Ray Stevens version in 76, and a Twister Alley did a version in 1993 as a single, going top 70. So Young Love, one of the best songs of all time. To me, my favorite is the Tab Hunter version because he could always sing it live. Tab had a very good voice, very underrated. Thanks for listening. Give us a like, comment, subscribe, or share. Bye.